what's up, everybody? I just came to, what's it, Hippie Hibachi?
Hibachi, yes.
And Theo is your name, right?
Yeah, Theo, chef.
Theo is the chef, and he started talking to us after I had this really good chicken, or vegan chicken hibachi. And I just wanted to talk to Theo a little bit about being a chef and this restaurant idea that he has.
Yeah, my restaurant idea is open up a restaurant. My name is going to be called Stretch. Stretch is going back to old school cooking, where everything is hand prepared, hand cut, hand fold. Nothing preservative, nothing instant. Even getting contract with some local farm marketers that raise their crops the proper way without all of that artificial coloring, all the artificial flavors. Stretch will be the ideal restaurant for the future, because the restaurant that I want to serve is passionate on bringing back into the industry something that the industry like now. I went to culinary art school, but I started my branch was in the military army that started me out in the cooking field. From there, I went to the city of Chicago, Washburn Trade School, where I started my culinary arts for a year and a half. That was my first institution into cooking. And from there, I learned the passion behind cooking. Cooking is when you're serving another personal person, and you cannot get no more intimate when you prepare a meal for a person. That touches a person's heart, taste, balance, and also their ideas of how food's supposed to be presented and served to them. And nowadays in the food industry business, passion is lacking. So that's why I came up. I can't say I came up with it. It was an intervention that I feel as though God gave me the message to open up the restaurant called Patch from scratch. And these are the bases that I'm basing my dream upon, what I was inspired to do, what I have the talent to do, and that's cook. And cooking is an essence for me. I've been doing this for over 25 years, never did no other line of work. I'm going into 30 years of cooking now in the food industry business, and I love it. I love it. I just inspire other future cooks, after you learn the technical knowledge of cooking, still raise it up to another level and bring passion back into the kitchen. Stop all this pre-instant, quick dishes. Carve back from scratch, and then you captivate the customer, their taste buds, and their heart.
How much has Hippie Hibachi improved since you started working here?
Oh, well, Hippie Hibachi improved a whole lot, because from day one, we opened up this restaurant. My first day in employment was July the 14th. And I noticed that first week, we were just standing there. Customers were walking by us. They wouldn't stop and ask no questions. So I got from behind the counter, and I started interacting with the customers. I started educating them on vegan food. I started educating them on how we marinate the marinade into the vegetables, and everything is grown from the earth. No animal products is in vegan food, and that's a more healthy, conscious way to eat. You keep your blood pressure down, you keep your clogged arteries clean, and plus this meal leaves your system. There's nothing that stays in your system over 24 hours or 3 days, like roast beef, chicken, ribs, all them things that we love to eat. And I'm not saying I'm 100% vegan, but I eat a vegan meal one time per week, 7 days a week. 7 days a week I eat a vegan meal. I'm 64 years of age, I'll be 65 next month. I have learned to bump up on more vegetables now in our life and reduce the meat intake that we have. It builds us longevity in life, and plus keep us looking more physically fit, more healthier. You know, everybody got at least try a vegan meal one time in their life, and don't just shoot it down because you say, I'm used to meat. We have a meat called, well, it's not a meat, it's still a vegetable, but it's an impossible. The way I prepare the impossible, you think you're eating a sirloin patty. So if I was you, I would try to introduce at least one vegan meal into my diet 1 day per week. I give you a 30-day trial basis, and if you're not completely satisfied on how you feel, how you look, and how you move, then go back to regular eating meat. But I know after 30 days of introducing one meal back into your diet, you'll be a sold customer.
No, the vegan chicken did taste just like chicken, which
yeah.
I was told. And I told my cousin, we were both having it. It tastes like chicken, but you wouldn't know because he's been vegetarian his whole life.
Yeah.
It tasted just like it.
Because it's still a vegetable. And that was the amazing thing, what I found so amazing. We have vegan chicken, vegan shrimp, we do the organic mushrooms and everything, and we even have the tofu. But the impossible and the chicken what really sold me. Now in the future starting by October, we're gonna start doing vegan tacos, we're gonna start doing vegan omelets and everything. So we're going to increase our menu so we can bring in more customers. But the thing I'm also trying to promote is vegan cooking is no different from all American cooking. You just using a product that is all vegetable based, no animal product. That's the only difference in vegan food versus to traditional food. So you're not missing anything. If you marinate with the right marinade and use the right seasoning, you will get the same effect as you eating a regular meal. And if you need any hints, any tips, come and see Chef Theo. I'll give it to you.
Do you think Scratch is going to be a vegan restaurant?
Stratch is not so much going to be a vegan restaurant, but it's going to be more a healthy, conscious restaurant, because the reason why I'm calling it Stratch, I'm bringing in all natural products. I'm not bringing in no frozen food. I'm not bringing in no canned food. I'm going to have things like chicken and things like that, and I'm going to have even beef. But I'm going to get contract with local farmers, and I'm going to go and inspect the farm before I get a contract with them. And that's why I want my produce to come from. If I get a contract with a specific slaughterhouse, which I would inspect, then that's why I get my product from them. But I don't want to throw no names out, no local competitors, because I don't want nobody trying to put me in a lawsuit and I ain't got no money yet. But I'm not going the traditional way that other businesses go. I'm going back old school. I'm controlling everything that I do. So by me controlling everything that I do, a customer would know this was prepared with passion and love, and that's what Stretch is going to be about. Bringing the essence back into cooking like our grandmoms used to do, our moms used to do, before they had to go out there and start working them 9 to 5s and doing double shifts just to raise their family. It's going to be more of a family atmosphere where you enjoy the food and you'll go home and relax for the rest of the day.
That sounds great. What's your long-term vision for Stretch? Is it Scratch or Stratch?
Stretch.
S-T-R-A-T-C?
Yes, that's
Okay.
it.
All right.
My long term is for me to invest sweat, blood, and tears in it for 5 years, then take my restaurant to an investment firm so I could take a franchise. That's my vision. Because all these franchises out here now, I ain't mentioning no names like I did before. When I get Stretch on the map, it'll beat every other franchise down.
How can somebody contact you if they want to work with you?
Oh, they can contact me at my email address, Theodore Coleman 72@gmail.com. And I'm a veteran. So my first step into cooking was through the Army. And that has not been a bad decision. I have had many dreams shattered, but I had many dreams reborn. And now I'm on a path and a vision to have Stretch come to a vision.
That's beautiful. And that's what, Theodore
Right.
Coleman 72@gmail.com.
That's right.
All right.
So
Cool. Well, I wish you the best.
I appreciate y'all
You made it- our,
interviewing me
our,
every
din-
day.
our dinner was great.
And any other customers that want to try hibachi vegan, just come see Chef Theo, Mr. Vegan.
All right.
All
Mr.
right,
V.
y'all take
All
care.
right, see you.